Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. So I'm back with my Las Vegas gameplay and I'm guessing this will probably be the final video. I think at least for the main missions, main quest, because I most probably this is the final fight for at least for for the main missions, and I'm sure we're going to get some other side missions as well after that. So I'm not sure if I'm going to record myself doing that, but I'm definitely going to record myself doing those high level quests, the one with the we have to bet a huge amount of QP, that one. I'll definitely make a video on that. But other than that, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. If it has some kind of story materials, I might do it. Otherwise I might do them on my own. So let's wait for it first. Let's complete the final section of this gameplay video, the actual battle. Now, okay, this is final fight Western Ganryujima. Oh, this quest has no battles. Okay, so last video we got to know that Merlin was the actual what do you call it, culprit? Yeah, you can kind of say it like that. Was the actual person who did all of this. There you go, here he is. Oh boy, yes, that's right. Sometimes I'm Mr. Mystery, helping you helping you find your way. Other times I represent Casino Camelot's manager, but my true identity is none other than Merlin, the great mage of flowers. Who would have known, I'm not quite sure how to say this, but yes, I knew all along. Really? I knew as well. Me too, of course. I thought we were all simply pretending not to notice. Four. Now I'm remembering the time I thought my drawing style had changed significantly, only to find out no one else could see any difference. Boy. Oh, Lambda is not saying anything. Well, now it seems we have at least one young lady with no cutting comment. I like the parka. It looks like a monster with his mouth gaping open. Great, thanks. 0 out of 10. Worst compliment I ever got. Maybe just the worst compliment ever. Now, no need to be bashful. You and I go way back after all. Don't you remember it was my idea to surround the city with an ocean? Go on, say it. Say you had no idea Mr. Mystery was actually Merlin all along. Come on, Merlin. Everyone knows that. I have no idea what you're talking about whatsoever. Never speak again. You're an eyesore. And that's why she wore her sunglasses now. Boy, I'm sorry. I don't mean to deceive you guys. But of course, there's no excuse, so I'll try to excuse what I did. Makes sense, right? No, it doesn't. Unfortunately. I suppose that's one way to put it. So you don't feel any guilt over this? Don't you have a heart? Of course not. I'm just a system who goes around solving problems. Oh no. All's well that ends well, as I always say. So yes, basically, this was all my doing. Yeah, very good. Boy. I used my impeccable oratory skills to lower Arterial Lancer's guard, added a summer attribute to a spirit origin. Oh, that's hard. Then suggested that the Grand Canyon would be the perfect place for her to spend the summer. And as I expected, she did a wonderful job with the place. Just look at how gorgeous this Las Vegas turned out. A dream city pulsing with life and gambling, where swimsuit sword masters and heroic spirits of all stripes come together to enjoy casinos and 7 duels of sword beauties. Why did you do all that, Merlin? Surely even you wouldn't go that far without some sort of reason. Then again, I guess you've never been one to hold back whenever you decide to do something. Yeah. Indeed, no matter how much he ought to hold back, he never does. Right, so what's the reason, as she asked, Right, Audrey, you just reminded me of something. Why in the world did you agree to Merlin's unbelievably shady suggestion in the first place? Okay. You know, looking back on it now, I am not entirely sure myself. Goodness knows Merlin's antics have caused me no ends of hell. Yeah. Still, I do remember that the timing worked out well, as I needed a mecca for which to assemble the swimsuit swordmaster. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Hang on, didn't Yagyu say something about that? Yeah, he did. As I recall, he said that duels take place in Western North America every year. But that doesn't line up with what Merlin told us. Really? Well, I can speak to that. When it comes to swimsuit swordmasters, I barely know anything myself. But I do know that the swimsuit swordmasters needed a place to gather and fight, that it had to be here. Okay, seriously, what the hell even is a swimsuit swordmaster? I'm afraid that's not my place to say, right, Miss Miyamoto? What are you calling yourself now, Yori? Wait, am I right all along? I kind of said in the previous video that the actual person who is kind of responsible for this is Musashi, because of, like, you know, she's keeping everything a secret and kind of suspicious. Desperate smile. No, what? I'm impressed. It takes guts to try and get through a situation like this without nothing but a smile. Yeah, I'm getting a very bad feeling about this, but I'll worry about that later. Hand over the Holy Grail first, and then we'll talk about what exactly is going on here. Yeah, Holy Grail is like a drop. You can't just leave it lying around. It's a magnet for trouble. Boy. Haha, I don't have it. Okay, so who has it? Huh? You won't find the Holy Grail on me. All I did was introduce Altria to this property, and all she did was use her gifts to make a city on it. Okay, so it really is Musashi, that means. Like, I don't see any other person having the Grail then. The Holy Grail that spawned this minor singularity is still buried oh, or maybe it's not. Okay. Somewhere underneath these buildings. Okay. So it's no one found it. I would have already collected it if I could, but it just wasn't that simple. But I think that lady over... Oh, that can speak to that more than I can, right, Miss Miyamoto? I was really hoping I could resolve this quietly, but I guess the ship has sailed. No more running or hiding. Now that we've come to this far, I'll tell you the truth about everything. Okay, what? Lady Yori? Okay, so something really is going on with Musashi. Alright. Okay, we're gonna fight a saber. Oh, saber. I'm guessing it's Musashi. And we can't choose any servant? Oh. Okay, Hokusai should be a starting member and also... Alright, let's see. First of all, let me change it. You know what? Let me change each and every one of them too. Yeah, let's go with this. Like, I always thought that maybe it was really Musashi behind everything, because she was introduced very early, you know, very early, even before everything began. Kind of saw a glimpse of her wandering the desert. Then suddenly, like, she like, you know, loses against Hokusai, and why the hell is it taking so long? Oh god, what the hell is happening? Great. Wow, just what I needed. Okay, oh thank god. Okay, the minor singularity is Western North America. The anomaly in dazzling Las Vegas, where swimsuit swordmasters and heroic spirits alike come together, should have been resolved, with all 7 swimsuit swordmasters, including the Summer Lion King, defeated. 7 duels of sword beauties should have come to an end. But no, it wasn't over yet. What? There was still a heavenly demon, a fearsome being of disaster and calamity, lurking within this land. The heavenly demon was nothing less than the last and the strongest swimsuit swordmaster of all. With Holy Grail embedded within its body, the sword demon aimlessly wandered about Grand Canyon Ganju Island. Started when a heroic spirit, a sword fighter, was off on a journey. Okay. A journey that seemed like it had a destination but actually had nothing of that sort. After the sword fighter had walked off long time, they arrived at the Grand Canyon, the center of what's now dazzling Las Vegas. The sword fighter was completely penniless. There was no magical energy they could use in the barren ground, no food to be found, and no people nearby they could ask for help. They did have some uncooked rice and udon flour they kept for emergencies, but they didn't have a pot to cook them in. Oh, is she talking about the actual Musashi? That is the Saber Musashi? I think so. But just when they were at the verge of starving, death from lack of magical energy. Yeah, it is him. Her. By pure sheer coincidence, they happened across something that could help. A Holy Grail. It must have been a place where the land's ley lines and such happened to gather in just the right way. Then, while looking at the Holy Grail, Swordfighter had a thought. When you think about it, what's the difference between the Holy Grail and a pot anyway? Oh no. Yeah, don't tell me you could use the Holy Grail to cook rice. What in the world? You know what? Gilgamesh used it to like sip wine, so I guess, you know, it turned out incredibly good. But she's still talking about cooking rice. That's different from sipping wine, I guess, in a way. Alright. Since the rice the sword fighter made with the Holy Grail was the best they'd have ever had in their life, and they were so hungry they decided to try making udon in it. Oh, that's when it happened. Oh, so it did not happen when they cooked rice. Oh my god. Did that change her spirit origin? A new, completely unprecedented type of anomaly. The sword fighter's association with Buddhism, acquired over years of ascetic practice, reacted poorly to the grail. Oh. It separated itself from the sword fighter's spirit origin and manifested independently as a heavenly demon. Oh, that thing that we see in her noble phantasm. I'm not sure what it is actually, but Swordfighter hurriedly tried to stop it, but it was too late. The heavenly demon had already stolen the Swordfighter's skill with the sword, and as a result, she ended up turning into a berserker. Oh, okay, alright, so that's what happened. And it's a tragedy. As at a loss of what to do next, the girl decided to forget about the heavenly demon and went on her way. But it wasn't long before the guilt of letting this fiend loose on the world, which may well lead to terrible disaster, got to her. So she decided to talk to the shady mage she once happened to run into in a weird underground cavern, and asked him what she could do to clean up her mess. And that's this guy, yeah. And that would be me, in case it wasn't clear. No, it's perfectly clear. She wasn't my type by any means, but she was serious enough about this to threaten me with her swords. Oh, boy. At any rate, I may be heartless, but I'm not an animal, so I told her, alright, let's seal away the area with where this heavenly demon thing is roaming around. If I'm not mistaken, you've locked down an entire island with the enemy in it before, right? That's the right call for this situation too. Fortunately, I happen to know a king who can do something similar, so I'll see if she can't help us. Alright, this is Sartori, alright. So that is where I come. Right. You are. I led Altoria to the Grand Canyon and convinced her to build a city in the middle of it. Second, Las Vegas identical to the first, save for it being an imitation. So with the heavenly demon sealed away, they then came up with a system to select someone with the potential to defeat this heavenly demon. Wow, that's a complex process. Okay, so why swimsuit sword masters? For that, I think you can blame the temperament of the sword fighter who caused all this. What? This heavenly demon is picky about her opponents and won't accept defeat unless it's in the hands of another saber. Wait. Now, that doesn't answer the question. Why swimsuits? Now I get it. Well, I get that part, but what about the swimsuits? So, as I am now a ruler, I cannot defeat this heavenly demon myself. Oh, so they took help from Artoria because she was a saber. But then, because of the spirit origin change. Oh, now Hokusai is okay. And the one who caused this mess cannot clean it up by herself either, now that she's a berserker. Even if she won, the heavenly demon would only absorb her, becoming a demon king with the potential to wreak more havoc. Well, there are plenty of other sabers like, you know, Lancelot, Gawain, even Meb is a saber here. So, what about them? So she needed someone who could fight in her stead. Right, the sword fighter decided to look for a swimsuit swordmaster who could defeat their heavenly demon Musashi as a saber, and to do whatever she could to help her. Lady Yori, based on everything you told us, it don't sound like there's too many sword fighters who fit that description. Right, it kind of sounded to me like you were talking about yourself, Lady Yori. Yeah, it is her. What's happening? What is that? This magical energy is practically dripping with bloodlust, Master. Oh no. Whoa! What's going on? Where did all the pretty buildings go? The magical energy textures covering the city just went flying. This must be the land's original. No, that's not it. The heavenly demon is changing this land into what it looked like before. The Summer Lion King made it into the dazzling Las Vegas. Master, get back. You be careful too, Mash. I will. Oh, this is so bad. Come on, now's not the time, Osakabe. Impressive. This aura would drive any ordinary person to madness on the spot. Don't worry, Master. We'll be your shield. Oh, we also have Siegfried with us. He's a saber. Oh, this is going to be a hassle. It's not just magical energy. I don't sense any limit to her animosity either. What in the hell is that? This is just like when I first saw the Summer Lion King. No, it's even stronger. Yuri said this sword fighter lady was looking to raise a saber swimsuit swordmaster who could defeat this heavenly demon thing, right? And she had to be talking about me, right? Yeah. I never sensed such a vengeful spirit bearing so much hatred as this heavenly demon thing before. Am I really supposed to fight it, let alone win? How can I possibly... Okay, let's see who it actually is. I'm guessing it is the thing that we see. Oh, never mind. Whoa, what the hell? What? Okay. There she is. Ah! She's here, she's here, she's here. That dark figure, she's about as big as any other woman, but I just can't sense the danger radiating off her. She's leagues beyond even the strongest swimsuit swordmaster. The grace of a swimsuit don't really matter here. She's a real swordmaster, a man say who'd cut you down if you so much as get near her. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? It took us a long time to get here, but we finally found the genuine article. This is sure to be the final battle. Oh boy, she's not ready. How's he moving towards her? He's gotta be feeling this intense aura just as much as me. How are you able to do that, Lord Siegfried? It's alright, Hokusai. That woman there is far beyond the bounds of a swimsuit swordmaster. If you are unable to or unwilling to draw your swords against her, I'll be glad to fight in your stead. You're really... Ah, now I get it. I was never a true swordmaster. At best, I just wanted to be one real bad. But you're the real deal. Lord Siegfried, the Dragon Slayer of the West. You're not just a swordmaster, but a hero. Compared to you, I've been running around talking tough about being a sword fighter, painter, and a fairy. But as soon as I come up against the real thing, I get so scared my knees won't stop knocking. I'm so pathetic. I can't stand it. Oxide, Master, everyone. Lady Yori. Before we get started, I just wanted to apologize. I'm so sorry. The whole thing was all my fault. I chose to go by the apprentice's name because at best I'm about half the woman I once was. Okay, so that's why she was... Okay. I'm sorry for deceiving you all up till now. The truth is... What? I'm not Miyamoto Yori, I'm Shinmen Musashi Haruno. Yeah, okay, great. She also thinks that we got fooled. Miyamoto Musashi, okay. I had a feeling it was you, Musashi. And you were right, only this time. I'm a rootin' gunslinging woman, swordmaster berserker. Miyamoto Musashi? Wait, okay, she really did not realize that. The Miyamoto Musashi of the Niten Ichiru? I can't believe it. Things are moving so fast I can't keep up anymore. So this means I've been fighting alongside the Miyamoto Musashi all the time? Damn it, if only I hadn't turned out to be such a dang coward. I've been fighting and winning side by side with the legendary Miyamoto Musashi countless times by now. But that heavenly demon. They got me so scared I can barely think straight. I can't stand how pathetic I am. Oi! It's okay, Master, laugh at me. I'm just an immature little brat with a big mouth. That demon got a hold of Miyamoto Musashi's power of the Buddha, right? It's all too much for me. No, Hokusai, you've got it all wrong. I could never have made it back here if it hadn't been for you. Thing you say, how you smile, the way you look up at the sky determined to take on the world. Those are all things I had when I was younger. Things that I'd nearly forgotten about. You're the embodiment of infinite possibilities. You're the passion I dreamed of when I was young. Only because you challenged and witnessed the 7 different embodiments of beauty. Oh. That I am able to stand here now and face myself once again. Specifically, I can defeat my demon self on my own, so I need a saber to help me, okay. That's putting it kind of bluntly. You mean, you the Miyamoto Musashi want to fight alongside me? What do you say, Hokusai? I'm happy to help you if any way I can. Oh yeah, you bet. If the legendary Miyamoto Musashi is inviting me to join her, you better believe I want to be as badass as I can to the end. If I didn't, I could never look myself in the eye again. Ain't that right, Toto-sama? Huh, boy, alright. Here we are. Oh wait, this is the skin we're going to get, aren't we? The Musashi skin. Were I to meet my father, I would cut him down. Were I to meet a friend, I would cut them down too. My heart has lost any humanity it had. One cannot slay the void without giving oneself over to emptiness. The way of the sword is the way of the oblivion, a path to the zero. All that I see must be slain without mercy. She's right, that thing really isn't human anymore. It's something that mastered the sword so far beyond what's humanly possible that it blew up in a hole to something beyond this world. I know that feels void. I know it too well. I'm so damn scared, it feels like my heart's gonna up and burst. But to what? But so what? I got the legendary Shinmen Musashi on my side, and the heroic Dragon Slayer, not to mention the other Sunsu Swordmasters from all walks of the life. No way I can't cut down a mere monster with an all-star lineup like that backing up me. I shall glare in all directions. I am the sword beauty mad about art. Katsushika Hokusai. You wanna fight? The big heavenly demon? You got it. Let's do this thing. Ridiculous. No minnow swimming upstream can hope to stand against me. The hot blood of yours will soon be no more than nourishment for my blade. What the? Wait. Whoa! Alright, it's the grand finale. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. So it's kind of correct, as I said, it really was Musashi, but it was a little bit different than I thought it would. You know, like, I was not expecting them to actually separate into two completely different people. Boy. Okay. Wait, so oh, the support servant is also Musashi. What the hell? Target focus up. Chance of being targeted. Alright. Let me just put on the evade just for. No, she also used the bait. Boy, I should probably use my guts. And you know what? Just a sec. Let me see. Okay. Alright. One health bar gone. Okay, max health up. Ignore defense. Counter up. Okay. And the gut skill. There you go. Okay, so. Okay, let's do this. Get again, and there he goes. There she goes. That's the end. But I do have. Okay, let's see. Alright, she's going to use her ultimate. Okay. Alright, is my name NP sealed or something? Let's see. Nah, it's okay. Oh, Hoxa is NP sealed. Alright. Okay, let's go with this one. There you go. And here we go, the final fight, it's over. I managed to win, but I still couldn't kill it. I hate to say it, but this is the best I got. Finish it, Lady Musashi. You did great, I'll take it from here. Though not without a little help. So this is why you ordered the giant tsunami for me. I take it this is where you wanted deliveries. But she's delivering tsunamis now? It sure is. One swordmaster on ice, please. Okay, oh, okay, tsunami, alright. Not a problem. I was saving these to drown the Lion King and her Las Vegas, but I'm fine using it on an opponent like this. Prepare to face the Serpent of Judgment. Leviathan Melt Purge. Perfect. This is exactly what I was like back then. Mystic Sword counter incoming. Here goes. Anti-Swordsman and Anti-Swordmaster Grand Bounded Field. This is my... Oh boy. Ganryujima. Okay, so... Guess it's over? Is it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so the epilogue is left only. Yeah. So first of all, let me just collect this.
ここまでお膳立てが揃った以上、ガンガン戦ってじゃんじゃん稼いでいきま。昼に稼いで夜に。
Okay, here we go. I think this is the final one. All settled. Okay. The Gildale Hotel. Boy. And with that, it was gone. Damn, Gilgamesh's hotel went away as well. The demon that possessed the Holy Grail in Western Northern America disappeared along with the fleeting dazzling version of Las Vegas like so much C4. That is to say, this was nothing less than the female Musashi's incredible art of swordsmanship. A special spirit origin bound to humiliate, decimate and utterly crush sword fighters who had fallen to evil, wickedness and wrongdoing. A mystic sword counter, also known as the Anti-Swordsman and Anti-Swordmaster Grand Bounded Field, Ganryujima, using the wind created from the 5 rings of her swords. Earth, water, fire, wind and void. Oh, so those were those things that kind of hover around her. She whips up a flood of seawater to surround her opponents before slicing him like the cascade of a waterfall clean in half. Now that's how you get rid of a heavenly demon. Not so sure about that, Hokusai. There are other noble phantasms that can... Never mind my apologies. Oh, are we back? I think so. Yes, we're back. Welcome back, guys. You did great. The minute singularity in Western North Americas already begun to self-destruct. It should still stick around for a while, but that's okay. The important thing is, it should no longer be able to affect humanity. Mission complete. Well, for the most part anyway. Okay, what else can be there? Musashi, we've still got a lot left to say to you, so you're not going anywhere for the time being. Oh yeah, she kind of wanders around here and there, coming and going as she pleases, so... I'll say I generally don't know where to begin. Alright, for starters, Holy Grail rice? What in the world were you thinking? Yeah, why didn't you give me some? I also wanted a taste of it. This undoes all the good work you did in Russia and then some. Servant Miyamoto Musashi, I'm putting together a special program for you that is damn sure gonna make you turn over a new leaf. What the? Hahaha, it sounds like you got up to some delightful mischief. I think I would have enjoyed it. But you should probably try to stay out of trouble for a while. Yes, the next time you think to make rice and you happen to see a Holy Grail, please give me a call. You cooked rice in a holy. Oh no, go. Arthur's going to say what I just said a little while ago, you know? Why didn't you call me or something like that? You cooked rice in a Holy Grail? That seems like an act of pure insanity, but I suppose you would not have done so unless there were truly no alternative. Congratulations on your safe return, Lady Musashi. Rest well. You have earned it. Okay, she really did not say that. The thing that I thought she would say, like, why didn't you call me? I would have loved to eat some. Cooking rice in a Holy Grail, huh? Oh no, she's having her own ideas now. Well, now if it isn't Lady Musashi, I'm glad to see you and Master return safe. Think that a single meal could lead to such an ordeal, but then I would expect no less from one of your caliber. Okay. What? You won't do that again, right? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Even at the time, I vaguely remember thinking this could destroy the entire western seaboard and hoping I could do something to fix it without causing too much trouble. But then instead of taking responsibility, I pretended to be someone I'm not, and I'm really sorry. I know, Musashi, it's okay. Thanks, Master. That's really nice of you. Sorry again. There she was, the great Shinmen Musashi Harunobu, looking sadder and sorrier than I'd ever imagined possible. Of course, she wouldn't be deterred for long. The next day... Okay, I'm gonna get going now. Yeah. I know I caused a whole lot of trouble this time, and believe me, I had a change of stomach, heart. No more Holy Grail rice for me, no matter how hungry I get. And no udon as well, you know? No Holy Grail udon. Later, Master. The next time we meet, I promise I'll make this up to you. And just like that, she was gone with the wind. Man, she was so cool. I don't know why she keeps leaving Kalia to go off on these journeys all by herself. But even though she comes from a completely different time, place and world, she still didn't think twice about it. Now that's my kind of woman. Well, there you have it. They do say this Lady Musashi is pretty different from the one in our history, but she's still a hell of a gal. And I got to play at being a sword fighter alongside her, like we were in the same league. Ain't that right, Master? Man, that's great. I couldn't ask for anything more. Hokusai. Come on, cheer up. It ain't like I'm gonna die and go back to the throne. I'm just going back to my regular spirit origin. I don't think she'll be doing that, because she's a welfare servant, so she's going to stay. Sure, I've never done this before, but I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm still Amy. I'm still your servant, Katsushika Hokusai. That ain't gonna change. Well, see ya. I've confirmed a change in Katsushika Hokusai's spirit origin. Now that the Grand Canyon singularity has been repaired, the effect on her spirit origin should go away too. Okay, let's see. Alright, she really did change. Hey, Master. Alright, I remember everything that happened. I'm still the same person I was before. I remember the Las Vegas where I fought Lady Musashi, and wearing a swimsuit, and being a sword fighter painter with 4 swords. Dreamed about being a fairy. Looking back now, it's hard to believe I did all that. I never even held a sword before, and I don't know if the story I heard about my ancestors being sword fighters is true or not. Man, I sure had a lot of nerve acting like a big shot sword fighter painter. And fairy? Where did I even get all that? Yeah, one thing I really am unable to understand. What's with the fairy that she's always talking about? Like, that's one part that I really am unable to understand. Like sword fighter painter, okay. Fairy, like I was really kind of all over the place, wasn't I? Ah, what was I thinking? Acting so childish. This was what Osakawa Hime was saying, you know? Like, oh boy. Forget you saw anything. Outside. Please, master, just forget all that happened. That wasn't me acting out my most embarrassing childhood dreams. I never met anyone to actually see them. I loved it. The sort of beauty mad about art. Senpai, I think that remark only made her feel worse. Forget you saw anything. Oh no, she's changing. Or maybe not. Oh no. Okay. That's the long and short of it. Shamelessness and anxieties are both inextricable aspects of who we are. Like I said, no matter how much we may struggle against them, it wouldn't make any difference. I never thought the mistakes I made while I was young would come back to bite me like this. But even so, I'll still say this. Everyone makes mistakes during the hopelessly childish period of their lives, along with the not so childish period. But then again, you can't lump all those mistakes together. Even I'm embarrassed to death by these things now, and there was a time when I used to believe in him proudly. Yeah. Besides, putting him in context of everything that happened this time, I can't say they were all bad. After all, hey Toto-sama, even though I'm still so embarrassed, it feels like my face is gonna burst into flames. It still kinda turned out alright in the end, don't you think? Everyone's ashamed of something in their past, but it's all part of what makes up our memories. Life ain't all sunshine and rainbows, you never know what's gonna happen in it, good or bad. And since this latest incident inspired me to paint a picture of this evocative... Oh, she drew Musashi. What is... Was she sleeping? What the hell? I figured it couldn't be all that bad. I mean, just look at this picture came out, Toto-sama. She's sleeping, isn't she? Standing up. She's one of... Oh, that's... Okay, that's her being sad. I thought she was sleeping, sorry. She's one of the strongest sword fighter to ever live, and here she's looking sadder and sorrier than anything I've ever seen. Okay, she's like feeling sorry for her mistakes. That's what she's doing, okay. You know, hanging her head down. Lady Musashi, huh? I like that. One of these days, I'd love to grab a drink with her in this spirit origin. I bet we'd have a whole lot of talk about. A whole lot to talk about. Alright, that's the end. And I'm guessing we're going to get the Holy Grail? I think so. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Okay, now one thing. I know there are like other that's the end of the main story, I'm guessing. Now there are definitely some other things left because we still need the extra copies of Hokusai for her NP. So I'm guessing this is what it will start. All settled bonus. Let's see what this is about. Okay, unacceptable, absolutely unacceptable. What happened with her now? That sounds like Lancer Raikou. I wonder who's being unacceptable. One way to find out. Right. What were you thinking with that outfit? No lady as young as you should go bearing that much skin. That sort of thing may fly in a tourist trap, but here it is absolutely unacceptable. You disgrace your past and present self alike by dressing so immodestly. Have you no shame? Oh, it is her. Okay, there you go. Okay, she's back in her spirit origin. Then. Shame? What do I gotta be ashamed of? I ain't like I'm going around my birthday suit. Excuse me? I'm gonna go around bearing my skin to the sun as much as I dang please. Know why? Because I'm Katsushika Hokusai, genius sword fighter, sword fighter, painter, and future fairy. Just back in a swimsuit spirit origin? Yeah. No, senpai, that's not it. I can confirm that the original Hokusai is currently in the cafeteria. Wait, what? So this one must be her own individual spirit origin. Okay. Alright. I guess her two spirit origins must have gotten separated, yeah. Yes, that would be my guess too. But then in that case, what about the octopus Hokusai, her father? Oh. Oh, hey master, hey Mash. Hope you don't mind that I showed up again out of nowhere after a teary farewell. Nah, it happens every time, not to worry. Like every event. Because I plan on sticking around this time. There you go. Oh boy. Oh yeah, oh, this is when we are going to get... Yeah. Okay. Her as a like, addition. Complete. No temporary thing anymore.
いや、もうおなじみだな。かきゃピカイチ遊べばせんよ剣を振らわば四十七将向こうに張った大立ち回り。
Damn.
嫌いの女浮世絵師葛飾北斎ってのはこの俺さ。何？保護者同伴でお疲れ様。すっげえな。トト様なんざさっさと楽隠居させてやるから。
Boy. Okay, there you go. Alright, she got added permanently. And okay, here it is. Bonus number 2. Okay. I'm guessing here is when we're going to get Hokusai's other copies. So, Master, I know it's a little awkward asking this now, but what the hell is a swimsuit swordmaster anyway? And sword beauty makes even less sense. Wait, she doesn't. Okay. Yeah, what were you just winging it all this time? Hell yeah. Okay. So, what are they then? I don't know. I have no idea. Let's see. There was a grace and a blade, and what was the other thing that Summon Lion King mentioned? I have no earthly idea. Whatever. It's still got a great ring to it. Honestly, all these other gals in swimsuit I met out there in Las Vegas were all one of a kind. Yeah. Sakabe Hime, Carmilla, Netocris, yeah. Delta, Okta, Chandi Arc, and Artoria Ruler, and Musashi as well. So, I guess we can just chalk the whole thing up as a summer we'll never forget. Besides, it's not like being a sword fighter, painter, and a future fairy makes more sense. Okay. Yeah, you can say that again. Haha, you really say what's on your mind, don't you? I like that. Anyway, it's good to be back, Master. Wait, that's it? What? Okay. Oh, okay, here it is. Like, okay. Like I'm trying to get that the event that will start the next section where we're going to get those, you know, the extra copies of her. Senpai, I just realized something. Is it just me, or did the Las Vegas singularity turn out to be a little different from what Yagyu told us? Different? There's still much I have to learn about the modern world and its customs, but never even I have heard of this. Every year in the far-off lands of Western North America, there's a grand competition held to determine the greatest swimsuit swordmaster in the world. Yeah, that's what happened, didn't it? Yaku said the championship match, aka the 7 Duels of Sword Beauties, is held once every year in Western North America, right? Oh. Precisely. There's a God, sorry about that. There's significant contradiction between his testimony and this incident's conclusion. Gathering Las Vegas as well as the Grand Canyon singularity that contained it are very recent creations. And yet Tajima no Kami said it was an annual event as though it had been taken. Oh, okay, I can understand what is the actual anomaly that Marshall is talking about. It has been taking place for many years prior. Okay. Hey Holmes, weren't you doing the thing where you knew the truth all along? Were you doing the thing where you knew the truth all along? But chose not to say anything until you had conclusive evidence. Again, well, that's a detective, you know. The detective needs his evidence. Are you serious? He's just laughing. Say something, damn it. You're the worst. I'm sorry to interrupt in the middle of the conversation, Master. The truth is, well, wait, did he know that as well? Siegfried? Are you sure you're alright? Yes, I'm fine. It's just that I can't help but feel like my own problem still hasn't been resolved. Oh, I feel like there's still fighting I must do, and while wearing this summer outfit. As a matter of fact, Master, I had the same uneasy feeling as well. I was sure we had defeated the cause of the singularity, and yet... Damn it, how could I have been so careless? Oh no, does this mean... Oh my god! That's right, the swimsuit swordmaster duels are still not over. It's you, the grand scumbag! I believe you mean Mr. Mr. Merlin, Mage of Summer. Ah yes, it's me again. Now, what was it again? Oh yeah, swimsuit swordmasters. Aha. Did you really think it was all over? No, I did not. I knew something was going to happen. Yeah. Well, you couldn't have been more wrong. This casino managers never actually had anything to do with swimsuit swordmasters. Oh my god, what? Neither did the heavenly demon. They were all just taking advantage of existing matches. In other words, true swimsuit swordmaster duels are far from over. Wait, in fact it has only just begun. So wait, we have to go back and defeat... Oh god. An event where heroic spirits from all walks of life, past, present, east, west and so on, all gathered together in order to do one thing: fight. They fight to determine which of them is the strongest and to create one final summer memory. That is the true late summer championship match, also known as Secret 7 Duels of Swords. Secret, okay. Alright. Late summer? The Secret 7 Duels of Sword Beauties? I can feel my pulse pounding, my blood boiling, my heart heaving. Even I can't believe how excited I am. Me neither. I never wanted to fight so badly, and I have to do so in this outfit. I'm not even in my shinobi uniform. What's wrong with me? Come on guys, keep it together. Yeah. Oh no, Mashi's as well. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm also starting to tremble with anticipation too. Because she also has a swimsuit costume, you know. That's right, this event is so powerful even spectators get worked up. Now, go on, Master. Summer has only just begun. Go, enjoy yourself. Until the singularity disappears entirely. As a producer, I'll make sure this turns out to be especially intense summer. What? Why? Can I say something? Is it just me, or the question of whether these swimsuit swordmaster duels really do take place in Western North America every year still very much up in the air? Yeah, okay, you're correct, Gordolf. We did not get an answer to that question. That mage didn't actually say anything about that, right? I know he said that's right, but was he actually saying it about that particular point? Oh no. Will someone please explain this to me in a way that makes sense? I think that will remain a secret. Okay. And okay, here we go. Yep, it's unlocking. And it's unlocking one by one. Oh boy. Damn. So many missions. And I've completed all of them. I didn't even know when I did them. Obviously. It all got completed when I was farming, so. Boy. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to unlock more stuff. Yeah, here we go. Boy, there's a lot to actually collect. Oh, whoa. These are some high level quests, I'm guessing. Okay, so here is the time when the actual tough portions of the game start, of this event. Like the actual difficult stuff is going to start now. Oh my god. Okay, I think I'm after collecting all this. Let me see how many. Boy, there's a lot of them. Damn. Whoa, so many. Okay, here. Okay. Now I think what I'm going to do here now, it's obviously like sections that contain story. I'll do them on camera, but the stuff which are basically like, you know, farming or like, you know, getting a costume or something like that, I'll do that on my own. So that's what I'm going to do basically. Boy, so many quests are getting unlocked. Alright, here are the extra copies that we're getting. Oh, what is this? Increase critical strength by 20% on an engraved arts card. Oh. Oh, I got a costume. What costume is this? Oh, is this a Musashi's costume? Let's see. Celebrity on ice. Oh no, maybe not. Okay, I have a few which are still left to be completed. I'll be completing this. And let's see. Oh my god, so many sections got unlocked. Hard. Look at this. And as I said, like, you know, I'm going to do the sections which actually contain story on camera. Like, I think this, for example, this one, the golden ones, are probably sections which contain story. So I'm going to do these on camera, and the other stuff, the normal farming stuff, the normal collecting stuff, I'm going to do that on my own. So yeah, so I'm going to take a little break here, and I'm going to check out which are the stuff that I can do on my own, and the things which which have story in it, I'll keep them for doing on camera. So I'm taking a little break here. See you guys in the next part of the video. Hey guys, I'm back, and we'll be resuming the last portion of the gameplay, and I think we're in the epilogue now. After the epilogue, not even the epilogue, we're after the epilogue. And as I said, in the previous video, I completed all the other missions that kind of popped out. Only I kept one mission for doing later on, which is this one, because I saw that this has a story portion attached to it. Like I clicked on it, I went into the story portion, I aborted it, at that moment, because as I said, I'll be doing all the story portions in the video. So I'll be doing this first, and obviously I'll get my fifth and my final copy of Hokusai. Not fifth, sorry. Yeah, fifth in a way, fifth copy, and the final copy of Hokusai. And then I'm going to do the side stories, or these yellow things that got unlocked. These things, which are side stories, obviously. So first let me complete this one, glasses number 1. That's the name of the alright mission. Okay. The battles were quite easy because obviously we have the limit broken C, which increases your attack, so it was really easy. The only one that was a little bit problematic was the one which had the evade one. Like it had a chance to evade. Like that was a little bit more problematic, but still it was still easy. Because we have Musashi with us. Like I used my ignore invincible, and just it was easy to complete. And all the other missions were quite easy. So yeah, anyways, okay, let's see. This has been nagging me at me for a while. What is it, master? Is there something on my face or my back? Wouldn't the latter be a fatal injury for you, Lord Siegfried? Good point. I was just wondering if you had ever hang out with Siegfried. Wait. Oh no, Sigurd, okay. Yeah, alright. I see, of course. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. They're both kind of part of the same mythology, isn't it? Like, not mythology, but same legend, I think. Siegfried is called Sigurd in some places. I'm not sure about it. It's kind of confusing. A little bit. So, but they are kind of the similar entity, as far as I know. I might be wrong. We may both be dragon slayers, but we wield our swords very differently. I learned a lot from talking to him. Never would have thought to cast my sword about like the wind. His cape is spectacular too. It even conceals his back. Oh wait, is that the reason why he started wearing glasses? Because Sigurd also wears glasses. Not to mention that our legends have a lot in common. Oh, okay, no, they're not the same, that means. Okay. The legends have a lot in common. Oh. I don't think it's a matter of which one of them is right or wrong. My guess is that they're both right. Just as I succeeded at slaying the evil dragon Fafnir, so too did Sigurd slay the same dragon. Oh, then, okay, so they are the same, that means, in a way. It's just that the legends are different. Of course, the Brynhild I knew was not a Valkyrie. Oh wait, Siegfried also knows Brynhild? And he's saying that she's not a Valkyrie. Oh. And similarly, Lord Sigurd has never heard of my beloved Kriemhild. Oh, I did not know that. I'll check that out. Okay. So just like for Sigurd, Brynhild, the type of person Brynhild is, the same is for Siegfried, but Siegfried, the name of his beloved is Kriemhild. Or Kriemhild. Okay. It could be that your legends were conflated, or that they diverged at some point. Either way, neither nor Lord Sigurd pay much heed to our past legends. All we care about is fighting today to secure a future for the humanity of tomorrow. So that is our greatest joy. Okay. I get it. May I ask who's calling? Oh, wait, what? It's Charlotte. It's the conceit. Huh? Oh, oops, I misspoke. It's the concierge. You've got a letter. Oh, thank you. Let's see. It looks like an invitation. For a battle determining the best glasses wearing servant of all time. Wait, is this Sigurd? Siegfried is like, oh, my time has come. Whoa, what the? Wait, Diego Warrior, is she the commentator or something? Do you love glasses? Yeah, she is the. As well as we all know, glasses aren't just for correcting eyesight. Nowadays, glasses also symbolize knowledge, intelligence, and beauty. Why? I get the sense that even I may have worn glasses at one point, point or another. And really, what more need to be said? Likewise, I'm also a goddess who may or may not have worn glasses at some point. Yes, you have. Rin wore glasses, didn't she? And I think it was. Yeah, it was in Phase Day Night. I can't remember the exact moment she wore, but I remember she wore glasses. Now, let's give it up for a hand-picked crop of servants with glasses. Alright. I'm sure, there you go. Shigure is here. Moriarty. Murasake Shikubu of Sakabe Hime. For those wondering about Yume or the great stone statue god, both of them declined to participate. Okay. I guess they couldn't be bothered to help liven things up. Honestly, there's nothing worse than a selfish brat who only thinks about herself. That somehow without a hint of irony. I asked if I could join too. Oh yeah, Marsh is there. If I could join too, senpai, but they said I couldn't because I never wear my glasses in battle. Wait, really? Oh yeah. But no, your swimsuit has glasses additionally, you know, as a set, so no fair. I guess there's only one thing left to do, have a pair of glasses made that I can wear during combat. Wait, so does she wear contacts during battle? Okay. Isn't that like the textbook definition of putting the cart before the horse? Alright, glasses servants, it's time to find out which one of you is worthy to be the king or queen of glasses. The rules are simple. You'll just compete amongst yourselves to see which one of you embodies the smarts, strength, and luck inherent to glasses wearers everywhere. We'll start by splitting you into Group A and Group B for preliminaries. The last 7 standing after the finals will be crowned the king or queen of glasses. Lord Siegfried. Lord Sigurd, I'm surprised to see you taking part in a frivolous event like this. Not as surprised as I am to see you doing the same. Yeah. Ah, well, I expect that's because of this outfit that I'm currently wearing. Perhaps my heart has grown lighter thanks to my being a swimsuit swordmaster. Or in my case, a spectacled swordmaster. So we are just forgetting the swimsuit thing completely now, huh? Oh, the shine! It would seem we have been placed in different groups. I trust we are of like mind? Oh my god. Of course. I'll see you again in the finals. I still don't know how their glasses sparkle like that, but I can't deny it makes them look even cool. That's just how glasses work, yeah, definitely. Same, whenever I'm... Oh! Whenever I'm... Okay. You changed into Atlas Institute uniform in no time. You've grown so much since we first met, Master. Oh boy. Okay. 5th question. Wait, they're having quiz? Who was the poet who wrote? So this is the Semimaru. Meow. To no one's surprise, Purple Shikubu knows her Ogura Yakunin issue, and with that, she takes the lead by 1 point. For the record, the full question was, who was the poet who wrote, so this is the place where travelers who come and go, meeting and parting, whether they are known to each other, the Afusaka Pass. Alright, which panel would you like to open next? I think I'll go with panel number 9 please. History, huh? Alright, let's see, what's behind panel number 9? Arrange these 3 figures in chronological order. Okay. Okay, I think Nitocris comes first, then Ozymandias, yeah, then Cleopatra. Yes! That is correct, way to go. I'm impressed you caught the trick question fast enough to buzz in first. I knew this Nitocris came first because, I don't know, like, I think it was somewhere in, I think it was in Camelot or somewhere, you know, in the events, where they, I think, kind of mentioned that. Like, she was before them or something like that, you know, and Cleopatra is obviously after, we all know. And that's what, like, that only keeps Ozymandias left, so Ozymandias is in the middle. While it's easy to think otherwise given the way they usually interact, Nitocris actually predates Ozymandias, yeah. But Nitocris values accomplishments over seniority, which is why she has such a great high esteem for Ozymandias. I don't get it personally, the further back heroic spirits originate, the more powerful we are, right? So, if I were her, I'd be lording it up over any pharaoh that came over after me. I don't think that would work with Ozymandias, you know? But to each heroic spirit their own, I guess. Anyway, go ahead and choose the next panel. Alright, I managed to get 1 point back, but unfortunately, it's too bad Siegfried didn't do better on the knowledge section. He really unlucked out with the opponents. Yes, he was up against 3 casters and a math professor, true. But at least he should be able to turn things up in the strength section. Okay. Alright, it's time for a contest of strength. If you'd all go ahead and draw one of these lots. Lots? Everyone got their partners? Good. Remember, these are the same partners you'll fight with in the main match. Wait, what? Looks like you're my partner, master. Oh, okay. Me? Are you sure that's fair? Of course it is. Oh yeah, he's also... Fujimaru is also wearing glasses, so okay. This is actually another test of the mind. This one is designed to see how you can overcome 2-on-1 handicap. Wow. After all, we glasses wearers must aspire to grace, elegance and intelligence. And since you came in last in the knowledge section, Siegfried, you've been saddened with a curse. Now, get your weapons ready, because it's time for the preliminary battle. I'm sorry to ask this of you, master, but please be ready with a good mystic code. Yeah, because that's all we can do. Boy. Okay, Shikibu and... oh, the Valkyrie. Oh boy. Wait, these are unremovable, aren't they? Yeah, oh boy. Okay, let me see. First, let's get the character who we can defeat easily. There you go. Throwing books at us. Yeah, it won't work. Anyways. Alright, let's go. Balmung. There you go.
運がこちらにいや違う俺は実力でそちらに勝利した気を落とす
Alright, the preliminaries, we got it. And this is the second part. Alright. We have a winner! Siegfried shrugs off his 2 against one handicap like it's nothing and moves to the finals. No wonder you went down in legend as a hero from Netherlands. Not at all. I could have never done it without Master's orders. Does this mean that they were smart orders? It does. Yeah, must be because of the glasses, you know. Your orders to just use your noble phantasm to blow them away was both simple and effective. Yeah. That's not exactly what I'd call an intellectual powerhouse. Mew. The next time the winds of luck blew my way was when I found the rain gold. Perhaps winning this contest will finally let me shake off this jinx. Alright, I'm guessing the final is pretty good. Yeah, there you go. So you bested your group. I expected no less. I was just about to say the same to you. Impressive as always, Lord Sigurd. Oh, my poor back. Sore from using muscles he'd forgotten he had. My eyes, blinded from the display of husbanders. Okay. I see, so your partner is Master. Mine is of course her. Yeah, we know that. Here's to a good match. Wait, she's not wearing glasses? Oh, they're the partner. Anyone can be a partner, I'm guessing. Brunhild. My luck stats seem to be better than I thought for me to draw my beloved Brunhild as my partner. They're really showing it off. I see Master and I have our work cut out for us. That goddess clearly pulled some strings behind the scenes to ensure this contest would take a dramatic turn. Well then, we shall have to see how this trump card versus trump card matchup plays out. At long last, the moment you've been waiting for. It's going to be a battle between fellow dragon slayers to determine the ultimate king of glasses. Which pair of glasses will have the smarts, the strength, and the luck to come up on top? Excellent, the crowd's all warmed up. Don't be shy, everyone. Keep on the... Oh. Okay, that's why Ishtar is so hyped. Sigurd's obviously the clear choice here. Oh boy. Well, you're gonna make a mistake now. Even if Siegfried does have Master on his side, he can't keep up with Sigurd's smarts. Very well then. I'll make sure to hold nothing back. Well, Ishtar forgot one thing. Siegfried has the glasses now, which gives him plus 10 intelligent points. So, glasses green, there you go. The buffs activate, plus 10 intelligence. What does he mean? Hold nothing back? Then let this battle of the brains begin. The answer is tulips. Okay. The answer is Santana. Wind of Liverpool. Alonso Pizano. Pororoca. It looks like our contestants are equally brainy. Man, and I only got as far as on the Amazon River. Okay. Touching his glasses. Temples. Pushing his glasses out his own. There you go. The classic. I didn't even get a chance to buzz in. Me neither. They were both so fast I couldn't keep up. Even for questions where I knew the answers, they always beat me to the button. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, my love. If these had been questions that required time and deliberation, I know you would have done wonderfully. But this was a battle of speed above all else. Huh? Hang on. Does that mean you haven't been using a wisdom rune at all? Oh, wouldn't that be cheating? Like, I don't know. Yeah, wouldn't it be cheating if I had? Good point. Oh god, don't tell me you didn't. It's fine, don't worry about it. As long as he wins in the end, that's all that matters. Alright then, let's get down to the contest of strength. 4 teams at the ready. Are you ready, Master? You think you can win? Of course, this is hardly 2 against 1 match they think it is. With you on my side, Master, I have no doubt that we can triumph against an entire army. I must say, I feel as though I have caught the Swordmaster bug. No, wait, I understand now. Oh, damn. I do am a swimsuit sword master. But you're all covered up. It looks like a diving suit more than a swimsuit to me. Important thing is I can still swim in it. Now then, shall we? Lord Siegfried. We shall. The winner of this battle shall be both the true dragon slayer and the swimsuit sword master. Let's go.
ラスベガス水着剣豪7番勝負グラス・オブ・ザ・ドラゴンジェット・ジークフリート対北海ダイバー愛のトレジャーハンターシグルド
Treasure Hunter of
いざ
Love.
尋常に勝負
Okay. Alright, so obviously I'm going to first target Sigurd because Brunhild has class disadvantage. Yeah. So then we're going to complete it. Finish it with Balmuk. Alright, let's
この
go.
霊位を汚すわけにはいかない発動する行こう行こうせいせいとドラゴンバスター沈めハックケーイメガネキラーン
Alright.
了解だせいせいせいドラゴンバスター
大神お父様
甘い 発動する3両行こう
Let's go. Hope this will end it.
邪悪なる竜は失墜し世界は今落葉に至るバルム誰が決めたと
Alright, there you go.
ドラゴンバスター運がこちらにいや違う俺は実力でそちらに勝利した気を落とすな
And here we go. It would seem this is it for me. Poor Ishtar. Lady Ishtar? Right. We have a win. So shocked she can't even finish the sentence. I can't believe the underdog turned things around at the very end, and I had bet 2/3 of my fortune to what was meant to be a sure thing. That's it, I'm done with gambling. From now on, I'm only dealing in futures. If you're looking for a sure thing, something tells me you're mewing up the wrong tree. You just were as formidable as I thought, Lord Sigurd and Lady Brynhild. Your teamwork was truly a sight to behold. The goddess of victory would surely never have favored me if I hadn't had Master on my side. Oh, well, that's not a problem. After all, I already have a goddess of victory right here with me. Oh no. Oh, Sigurd and Siegfried, who resembles him a great deal. You're both so very kind. Surely you must have realized that I was unable to unleash my noble phantasm. Yeah, I saw that. As I was too preoccupied with resisting my urge to love you to death. Oh boy, that was the reason why. If that's what you think, my love, then I'll say it again. You're the only goddess of victory I need. Drop that. Oh my god. I see your spirit is as weighty as ever. It seems I may have won the battle, but I've lost the war of love. War of love. And I lost to my own bad impulses. Why? Why did I have to go all 2/3 in? Maybe it's time you accepted the mantle of goddess of careless mistakes? No way. I'm not giving up until I've made enough money in Vegas to buy a new swimsuit for next year. Boy. That's it, I think. Yeah. And there we have our final copy. Okay. Okay, one thing. I'm quite.
ところで
What
パンフはしっ
missions
か
are
り
left
確
even?
認しておくように賭場で聞いてなかったは通らないからね
Alright.
来た来た来た
Okay, here it is.
剣と誇りと色
Okay, I'll do this later on. You know, I'm very scared to try this. You know, extremely scared. Oh, like all my QP will be gone because I know I won't win this. So for this, what I'll do is like I'm going to check out like, you know, all strategies and everything because I have no faith in myself. If this was a normal battle, you know, without any betting, I would have done it, you know, on my own. But like, you know, tried like give trial and error, and I would have done it. But since this involves so much QP, which was so difficult to gather, like, my God, I need to. I'll probably like, you know, search some strategies and try it. And probably I won't still be able to do it. But anyways. Okay, alright, that was that. And alright, so let's do the this what do you call them? These side stories or whatever they are. Okay. Which one shall I do first? Okay, you know what? Let's do Royal Amusement because I can see that there is a ruler in here. So I'm guessing we'll have to fight Arteria Bunny again. Okay. Oh, Iskander is here. Well now, if it isn't Master. Oh, hello, Ryder. I mean, Iskander, King of Conquerors. I didn't know you were here too. While I'd like to suggest a contest of luck now that we've happened to run into each other here, I'm afraid I have nothing left to bet, since I just got taken for everything I had. You mean you lost at gambling? Oh yeah, big time. They utterly wiped the floor with me. You're in good spirits for someone who got their ass kicked. That's because I got to enjoy plenty of time on the razor's edge between success and defeat. That sort of thrill is worth the money I lost to experience it. But you can't win them all, especially when it comes to gambling. And for leisure pursuits like this, where the worst thing one stands to lose money, my usual inhibitions tend to go right out the window. You really love entertainment, don't you? Perhaps, but I'll admit I choose to stay in the game longer than I should have. Though part of that is because my opponent did an excellent job of stringing me along. They turned out to be a real beast. I guess today wasn't my day. Was there really that good a player in the casino? Sure was. In fact, they should be killing it over at the table. Oh, wait, who? Oh! Oh wow, this is a new costume? Damn, he looks good. Is she one? Oh wow, I can barely even see him behind that mountain of chips. Raise. Oh ho, you must have quite the hand. Forget it, we fold. Huh? But they just lost the round. Judging by their opponent's mood, I'm guessing the other guy was buffing. And Qin Shi Huang didn't notice? Of course they did. They knew their opponent was gunning for them, so they decided to play along. Take a look. Now the other two players have started raising the stakes. In situations like this, Qin Shi Huang always. Raise. Call. I'll raise too. Call. Call. And the river card. Check. 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 So this is where we lay our cards on the table. Very well, let's see. It seems we have a pair and 3 of a kind. If we are not mistaken, this is what is called a full house, no? Whoa, really? I don't understand. If they're so good, why would they keep calling instead of raising? Oh yeah. Get the other players to lower their guard. They always make sure never to be caught in the crossfire. They find themselves becoming the center of attention. They keep flitting away until they can swoop in and reap the spoils of others' hard-fought battles. It may get results, but it's a sneaky, underhanded way to play if you ask me. That kind of tactic isn't your style, huh? Yeah, this is candor. Might not have much of a leg to stand on after losing so terribly, but it felt like I was playing a wall more than a person. Still, I have to wonder if they actually enjoy winning with tactics like that. Oh master, didn't know you were here too. It should be a perfect opportunity to show you what we are capable of when it comes to contests of diplomacy. I'm still impressed by what a good poker player you turned out to be, Qin Shi Huang. I never would have guessed it. Well, there was a time when numerous warlords competed for power, even in our Lost Belt. We must have spent hundreds of years practicing diplomatic negotiations without taking military measures. The only real difference with poker is that we merely need to read our opponent's expression as opposed to the state of the nations. If we had known we could forego sending ambassadors and conducting ceremonies in favor of having all the nation's heads of state come together to try to obtain their fellow nations' coffers by pitting their wits against one another in this manner, we could have put an end to war long ago. Viva the Las Vegas Casino! It's a truly wonderful system of diplomacy. I think you have the wrong idea here, yeah? And with all these heads of state competing for finances like this, we're bound to win thanks to centuries of experience. Perhaps we should take this opportunity to rebuild our empire once we have bankrupted the nations. I don't think any of the people playing here are heads of any nations. Of course, this is Las Vegas. I expect you to find 1 or 2 members of royalty somewhere if you looked hard enough. Yeah, true. What did you say? Why does Qin Shi Huang look so upset all of a sudden? I think we said something to set him off. Yeah. Hold it. Hold everything. Are you telling us these are not statesmen? That they are actually ordinary people? That these people trading vast sums of money while going about dressed in ostentatious clothing are citizens? They sure are. There are regular people dreaming of that one chip that will turn their lives around. Whatever the normal lives are, tonight they can all act like kings. That's the beauty of gambling. Inconceivable! We will admit, we did find it odd that these members of royalty seem so lacking in regality. But since no ordinary person could hope to compare to a Zenren like ourselves, we thought nothing more of it. We did also think it was odd these fellow rulers were wagering such small amounts. Small, okay. But if those funds came from their personal property rather than the nation's coffers, that only makes this all the more inconceivable. The amount of money these citizens lost in a single round would surely be enough to change the course of their lives. Ah, now I get it. You never realized this was all for amusement? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's what his problem is. No wonder you kept playing it so damn safe. Of course we did. How many mouths could the money we won tonight have fed? How many newborns could have raised into adulthood? Can you tell us the ordinary citizens are competing for such life-changing sums of money for pleasure? That these casinos blinded these normal people by dressing them up and treating them as royalty in order to drive them into bankruptcy? Oh boy, yeah, it's kind of true. Well, I mean, it's wonderful that you're so concerned about their livelihoods, but... It has been a long time indeed since we were this furious. That does it. We must use this anger to demonstrate what happens when the Heavenly Emperor is crossed. We must fight to utterly destroy the state of affairs with our all might. Oh no, what the... what the hell are those things? Go on, soldiers. Raise all the Las Vegas to the ground. Wait, what about the other customers here? Looks like they won't listen to reason unless you knock some into him. Yeah. Alright, so this is what the ruler will... I thought he was Altria Bun that we're going to fight. but it's Queen Shi Wang, so. Alright, we need an assassin. And, wait. Avenger. Yeah, I think what we need here more is an Avenger. Or should I, nah, let me take an Avenger with me. Avenger and Assassin. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay, let's see. Alright, this is easy enough, I guess.
してますか？
こんなところ
愛の炎で。
それでいい
いくらでもどうぞ。体感もろともぶった切るわ。
残酷な
なぎ払いは。
Alright, let's go.
不粋な。
いくらでもどうぞ。はいはい。堪能してください。
絶望する。
And there you go.
それが地獄だ。
I understand how you feel very well and you have every right to be angry, but please, you need to calm down. Besides, you don't need to destroy anything. This will all go away once we get rid of this singularity. What was that? Is a singularity. Oh, he did not realize that. Haha, why didn't you say so sooner, you silly girl? We got all worked up for nothing. You really had no idea? Most of us figured it out when they raised it. Compared to a perfect eternal empire, the proper human history is utterly riddled with oddities. We can hardly be expected to tell what passes from normal here from what is strange. Nonetheless, it is reassuring to know that this den of wickedness will be wiped clean off the map. You know, I don't think he actually... But, yeah, like, obviously, like, the way the state is in FGO currently, there are definitely no casinos. Like, I was going to say that probably he doesn't know that casinos even exist in the present world. But yeah, like the way everything is going, the current state of Chaldea and everything, yeah, no casino most probably. But take it you already know what must be done to prepare the singularity. Yes, it's kind of a long story, but sword beauties, eh? We'll see. We see these are confusing, but we do understand that they are better off keeping our hands clean of them. Very well then, we will return to Chaldea and leave you to it. Good luck. And here I thought they might actually want to help. Silly me. It is a grand and glorious task restoring all of humanity, though it must be rather difficult for you to be always the one cleaning up other strange messes. If you do ever tire of it, feel free to let us know, and we will gladly take the opportunity to begin rebuilding our eternal empire in earnest. Oh boy. I'm glad it is over with. I have to ask though, why don't you tell them that there are, yeah, actual casinos in proper human history as well? I think we're better Yeah, we'd better save that discussion for another time. I agree, we can tell Kun Shi Huang the truth about casinos once we finish taking care of the singularity. Oh no, he'll go and try to shut all of them down or something, I don't know. Hmm. Okay, there you go. Alright, let's check out the next one. The collection Antiques Poppy Show. Okay. Alright, let's see what this is about. Oh, you made in. It's so noisy here. The place is just a melting pot of human desires just waiting to spill over. I was told the singularity was home to all matters of new entertainments, but even I fail to imagine the sheer extent of this spectacle. Human desires are limitless. New forms of decadence and madness that people in the past could never have conceived of crop up whenever the world changes. I've seen plenty of people turn feral from fear and hunger during times of war. Even now, amidst these glaring lights and overflowing buffets, these people are exposing their shamelessness for us all to see. I'm sorry, you. I brought you here in the hope of showing you something new, but all I did was ended up showing you more of the same noise that has always troubled you. Not at all, Lord Xiang Yu. As long as I'm with you, I can find happiness wherever I go. Oh no. Wow, that took a turn. Hey, how does a roulette wheel just happen to land on black 5 times in a row? You sure this game isn't rigged? What's all the commotion over here? Oh, hello, Master. Are you exploring this city of madness as well? Something like that, yeah. My beloved there was just blowing off some steam, and as they say these days, it has been a delight to see her enjoying herself. She's as happy and bubbly as a little girl. Yeah, definitely. I lost again? Ugh, damn it, alright, I'm putting in all for the next round. This will turn it all around. Are you sure? It doesn't seem like things are going well. It's alright, my beloved tends to restrain herself far more than necessary. I expect that is natural result of her being forced to live among mortals for so long. Her true nature is one who embraces freedom, fitting throughout the whole world as the wind sweeps through the plains. Alright, I'm going big on the third dozen. That's got to cover all my bases. Actually, the hell with it, I'm throwing the rest of my chips into. Yeah, definitely. The the one who embraces freedom, yeah. As the wind sweeps through the plains. Wow. You better not screw on this one if you know what's good for you, dealer. Got it? Aren't you going to help her? No, my ability to calculate the future would be cheating. Incidentally, the next number will be red 7. Oh, wow. Ah, well, now she's flat broke. That is awful. If only she'd talked to you beforehand then. Alright, what my beloved. Seeks here is pleasure, not profit. She knows that if she were to seek my counsel, that all would collapse like a house of these playing cards. Damn it, alright here. Hand over some more chips. She's still going to keep playing? Well, yeah, that's basically gambling. She's beautiful even when she's flushed with passion. And last, my beloved is forgetting all about the fatigue she accumulated over her endless eons. She reminds me of an innocent young girl setting foot in the wider world for the first time. These comparisons, that's great, and I really am happy for both of you. But where did she get all the money? Yeah. Master, do you have a minute? I could really use a hand over here. What's happening? King David is leading an impromptu auction in the ballroom as we speak, and I think may need to be stopped. Why? What's David up to now? It would be faster if you took a look yourselves. I'll explain further after that. Is this something related to You May Reign? Next item is this priceless celadon porcelain from China's Jiangni region. I'm sorry if I've mispronounced it. As you can see, the artifact from the Tang dynasty has been preserved in perfect condition. Cash bits only, please. Porcelain from Jiangni, huh? Could be something out of Xingdezhen. Xingdezhen. Though its design seems a little crude for that. Don't be ridiculous. Xingdezhen originated in the Song dynasty. There is no way this dates back to Tang. Then again, given everything else that's been sold at this auction, it could be another rare find. Maybe it was even glazed in the kiln that predates Xingden entirely. Oh, come on, that would change Chinese history as we know it. There's no way something like earth-shattering would be sold in a shady underground auction like... Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably the only kind of, auction where it would be sold, isn't it? I mean, I couldn't imagine something like this sold openly. If it is really genuine, the fact that it is purchasable at all would seem a miracle. Do we make a bet on the off chance it's real or not? Man, this is a bigger gamble than anything in the casino. Yeah, this is far beyond what I could have expected an auction like this to be selling. Right, academically speaking, this is utterly outrageous. It would be tragedy if these historical artifacts were to be lost without any record of their existence. Yeah. I've been asking King David to shut it down, but boy, why should I do that? Everything I'm selling here is just wasting away in my client's basement. What's wrong with giving the public an opportunity to see them? In fact, I'd go so far as to say I deserve a Planetary Peace Award for the contribution to society. Wow, okay. How is holding an impromptu auction at a hotel giving the public an opportunity to see them? I wonder. If these items really were that valuable, they need to be sold at a proper auction to verified buyers. Even I agree with that, but my client insists that all transactions be made in cash. There's no much I can do. I can guess who the client is. Besides, what kind of king of Israel would be if I gave up my 25% commission? Those margins are insane. True. Listen to me, not only is selling priceless artifacts like this an affront to the entire field of archaeology, they could cause untold disaster if they were to end up in the wrong hands. Just imagine if some unscrupulous actor made counterfeits of an undiscovered artifact. No one would be able to determine which one was a genuine article any longer. It would be infinitely preferable for them to remain buried than for it to come to that. Yes, well, I'd certainly be a bit more wary of that sort of thing if those relics came from the Middle East. But see how all these are from China? I'd prefer if an expert in Chinese affairs handled that sort of thing. Why am I not surprised King David would say something like that? As you can see, Master, he refuses to listen to me. Would you please say something to him too? Oh, are you going to join the discussion too, Master? Do you have an agreement that can overturn the validity of my position? Of course, if you're here to talk business, I would gladly opt for that over pointless argument. Honestly, I've given some thought to the dangers El Malloy mentioned myself, and I prefer to avoid them if I can. Take all these relics off my hands here, and now I would be more than happy to oblige. Where do we get the money then? Let's see, in that case I could lower my margins to only 3%. So, 3%. Yes, I'd be willing to let all of them go for just 1 billion QP. Yeah, not happening. Yeah, my QP counter doesn't go that high. Oh wait, someone actually mentioned in the comments that the QP gap is like, I think 999 million or something like that, no? Just one short of a billion. And that's what he's saying here now. My QP counter doesn't go that high, but it kind of got changed in I think the latest JP event. I'm not paying you to stand here yammering, King of Israel. How's my fundraising coming along? Here we go. Yep, guessed it. Everything's going swimmingly, of course. Here you go, the proceeds from the last round of bidding. It all comes full circle. Yeah. You may reign. So you're David's client. What's all the fuss about? Is it such a big deal for me to sell an old teapot just to make some spare cash? Does this mean these are all your possessions for auction you made in? That's right, the furnishings I left at the hideouts. I'd moved around between a long time ago. Junk, basically. I still remember where those hideouts were, so I stopped by now and then to collect the things they haven't fallen apart. These merchants always offer ridiculous amounts of money for. Okay, obviously, like in an auction, it will fetch even more money. I swear I've never understood what you humans see in this junk. How can you not say? But how can you not see that this junk has incredible historical value? I could understand a secret treasure from a sage world, but I can't for the life of understand why you'd get so worked up over a piece of trash just because it happens to be 1,000 years old. Those 1,000 years may have been nothing to you, but they carry a great deal of weight for humanity. Even if you can't understand that, I'd hope you could at least treat them like a mediocre of the respect they deserve. You want to lecture me? Besides, unless you're offering to pay off my debts for me, how else am I going to get my money for my casino war chest? Oh my god. This is the wrong decision Xiang Yu made, you know. Bringing her to the casino. That's why you were willing to sell the oldest known Celadon porcelain artifacts in recorded history on the black market? You're a goddamn idiot. Oh my god, here he is. I foresaw that my beloved would end up in dire predicament. I don't know why it came to this, but now that it has, we will do whatever we must to it. Senpai, I don't think we'll be able to talk them into seeing reason. Yeah, then we'll just have to knock it into them. Okay. Oh boy. There are who's the archer here? Like I can like Yumeiden is the assassin, Xiang Yu is the berserker. Oh, who's the archer? Neither a lancer, a caster. It's not gonna shit. And okay, let me just take yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's see. Okay, a decent enough bet. Oh, David is okay. What the hell? Oh boy. Wait, let me just check. All right. Okay, let's do this.
大事なし。
滅びの定めにすら見放された我が永遠の彫刻。我の涙で命を呪え。
And here we go.
も警告もしたんだけどね。改める機会だよ。 アメシュアバニム
Boy. Ah.
どう？なぎ払います。命令との。よっ。どう？どう？ね、命令との。ささやかに。どうかな。許す。ここでお前を。どう？もう楽になれば。ほら。とにかく破れたり。体感もろともぶった切るわ。
Okay.
いいわね。
There you go.
うつつの夢の学校のあがきさ。
And here we go. That's the end. I'm kind of laughing for the fact that I'm yeah, oh my god, I knew this was going to happen. What's the big deal? Isn't money supposed to become easy easy come easy go in casinos? Why is it okay for humans to gamble but not me? This is you, Macy. This is you, Macist. Wow, okay, that was a good pun. Beloved, I think you should take this chance to cut your losses. According to my future calculations, you will not win a single game of chance tonight. Okay, there you go. I don't suppose you mean I'll lose more than I win, do you? I do not. You will lose every last one. Wow, okay. What if I go big on a long shot? Do I have a chance of winning that? None. You have many talents, beloved, but gambling is not one of them. But then, that would mean I come all this way in this city of vice and decadence for nothing. Yeah, seriously, I don't know why you came here at all. Oh boy. You, my beloved, you said it yourself. As long as we are together, we can find happiness wherever we go. The night is young and the moon is bright. Why don't we go for a long ride outside the city? There's nothing but desert there as far as my eye can see. It is a vast untouched swath of land reminiscent of the central plains from ages past. Ah, this sounds wonderful. Are you sure? Since I have materialized in this strange body, we may as well enjoy it. Come, climb to my back. Let us run through the desert under the moonlight and enjoy the night breeze together. Okay, gladly. Wow, happy ending. How nice. And just like that, they're gone. Honestly, I'm not so sure what I feel about being left behind so unceremoniously. If I'm not mistaken, since these relics were entrusted to my care, I believe these belong to me. Yeah. That doesn't work like that. Yeah. Not for long. I'm going to ensure that you donate every last one to a reputable museum. On that, you have my word. God. Okay. I think I'll probably end it here. I think there are like 2 side missions left, and the betting one. Where is that? I think here it is. Yeah, this one. All in. So what I'm going to do for this actually is, as I said, I'm going to actually check out some strategies and and then I'm going to try this, because there's a lot of UP to actually be going in on this blind, there's a lot of QP at stake here, and I'm not taking any risks. Even though I myself will be playing, you know, and I still think that even if I watch the strategies and stuff, I still will lose. But let's see, you know, let's see if I can do it or something. There's like 75% chance I'll lose, 25% chance that I'll win. That's how this is going to go. So next video I'll be doing this, you know, big chance quest all in, and the other, I think two side stories are left. Yeah, this one and this one, and those two I'll do. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed my reaction, my video, press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say or anything you want to let me know. I'll definitely check them out. So yeah guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video of Las Vegas. So until then, goodbye and have a nice day.